Hello everyone, this is the screencast for Virgil's Aeneid, Book 1, lines 58 through 64. And some context is that prior to this, Aeolus has been visited by Juno, and here we learn a little bit more about the really what the winds can do and how Jupiter, he feared the winds and then made Aeolus the um, king of the winds, or the god of the winds, to really control them and make sure they don't get out of hand. So we start with Ni faciat, Maria acteras caelumque profundum quippe ferant rapidi secum verantque per auras, which means, so we start with ni, which is actually nisi, and then faciat, which is a present subjunctive, um, which is starting a future less vivid condition, also called the should-would condition. So, if he should not do this, then we go down to rapidi, which is actually rapidi venti. There's implied venti there. So the rapid winds. And then quippe ferant. This is another present subjunctive in the future less vivid condition. So, would indeed carry away. The rapid winds would indeed carry away. And then we get a whole bunch of accusatives. The seas and the lands and the vast heaven with them. And they would sweep through the skies. So again, if he should not do it, and the he here is Aeolus, the god of the winds, and the it is controlling or soothing the winds. So if he should not do it, the rapid winds would indeed carry away the seas and the lands and the vast heaven with them, and they would sweep through the skies. Sed pater omnipotens speluncis abdidet atris. So we have start with but said pater omnipotens, and the Almighty Father is referring to Jupiter. Hid them, abdidet, in black caves. And the abdidet is actually in the middle of the black caves, which could be Virgil's word order, putting the hiding them in the middle of the black caves. And then hoc metuens molumquet montes in super altos imposuit. So Jupiter still is our subject. So fearing this, because we have the and over here, and this metuens is a PAP. Imposuit, he placed upon it a structure and high mountains. So we have a couple of things going on here. We have metuens molumquet montes, which is, they all start with M, so that is an alliteration. And also we have molumquet montes is something called a hendiades, which means the official definition is the expression of a single idea by two words connected by an and. So the structure is the mountains, and the mountains are the structure. They're describing each other, and they're the same thing. So you could replace one of them with an adjective instead of having two nouns. But that is what a hendiades is. So molumquet montes is a hendiades. And also the que and the et are purposefully not, or purposefully two different ways to say and, because you don't want it to be both and. You want it to be and fearing this, and then also the structure and the high mountains. So they're purposefully different ways to say and. Regamque dedit qui foedere certo et premere et laxus sciret dare usas habenas. And so then we're still talking about Jupiter as the subject. So he gave, and he gave, the que here, them, an implied them, a king. And the king is Aeolus. And then who, so we're now referring to Aeolus, and this is, the qui is starting a relative purpose clause. So who, foedere certo, by sure agreement, and the foedere certo is an ablative of means. He knew, and this is an imperfect subjunctive because we're in the relative purpose clause. He knew both, this is actually at both and this time. Both, and then there's an implied when. So he knew both when to press down and having been ordered. This is a PPP describing Aeolus. So and when having been ordered to give loose reins. And this, finally, we have ad quem tum uno supplex his vocibus usa est. So we have then, tum, ad quem, to him, uno supplex, which is the nominative, so suppliant Juno, or humble Juno, used these words. And because usa est is from utor, that means that the his vocibus has to be ablative. So again, then to him, suppliant Juno used these words. And that's all for now. I hope this was a helpful screencast.